Hello guys, this is Luka and I'm bringing another episode of MLB with Luka. For this episode, I'm gonna change it up a little bit and I'm gonna show you some pitching gameplay. This is my pitcher Daniel Brown and I'm gonna show you a little bit of gameplay and give you some basic pitching tips. So yeah, first off, I'm gonna give you a list of things what we're gonna talk about this video. So, first off, control, or throwing where you want to throw your pitches. Second off, location, throwing where to throw what pitches and in what counts. Pitch selection, what pitch to throw and where. So yeah. Situational pitching, how to pitch with runners on base, doesn't matter first, second, I'm gonna cover all of that. And keeping runners in check, so when to pick off, when to pitch out, when to walk people, intentionally walk people and things like that. So yeah, and last but not least, not least, the most important if you ask me, is mixing pitches and locations. So yeah, okay, first, control. One thing you gotta know about control is it's not just throwing where the ball is. You need to throw it where you want to throw it. So as you see that, I wanted to throw up and in, and I did, and I got that strikeout. So first off, control is not easy if you have too sensitive controller like I do. As you see, it's so sensitive. If I move the analog stick like 5 inches to the left, and I don't know how the fuck he caught that. I don't know why he dived. I thought it was going to be an out because he dived, but yeah. So let's just skip this first one. I don't know why we can put it up there, because that's not what you can talk about in this game. It's a real life baseball issues. Second off, location, so throwing pitches where they're supposed to be thrown. Okay, first off, fastball. Fastball, you can throw it practically anywhere, but you don't want to throw it down the middle of the plate or down a hitter's wheelhouse. So if the hitter is, when you're playing, this is minor league pitching, minor league gameplay, and you don't want to throw pitches down the middle of the plate, or where, if you're playing in MLB, where the red spots are on the strike zone, if you're using the strike zone. So yeah, you don't want to throw it player's wheelhouse, or you don't want it, and you don't want to throw at the middle of the plate. So where to throw a fastball? Throw it inside, throw it outside, throw it up and down, but don't throw it at the two spots. Don't throw the same two pitches. That counts for everything except breaking pitches. You can get off with throwing two sliders at the same spot, but you cannot get away with throwing two fastballs, I don't know, inside up. If he misses it one time and he takes it the first time, he will definitely swing at it the second time. So curveballs is a breaking pitch, and if you leave it inside of the plate, breaking away from the hitter on the inside part of the plate, he will probably nail it to right field, or he's gonna wait for it and nail it down the middle. So yeah, I don't want to do that. You want to throw it down out of the zone. Start breaking inside of the zone, so it breaks down out of the zone and away from the hitter. So yeah, throw it outside of the strike zone. Throw it down and on the outside part of the strike zone. It doesn't matter if you're throwing to the lefty or righty. If you're a right-handed pitcher, even if you're throwing so it breaks to the pitcher, to the hitter, oh my god, stop saying pitcher. So it breaks to the batter, so it breaks inside the batter. It's a good thing to do, but don't do it too frequently, because he's gonna nail it if you do it 2 times in a row. So sliders are always best. And look at this, a wild pitch. I messed up a fastball. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, sliders are always better when they're away from the pitcher, away from the hitter, because they can't see the break that well. They can't see how much they will break. Oh, a little bit lag here. I'm sorry about that. For some reason my videos lag recently, but that's just a little bit. Yeah, so keep the slider away from the hitters, or break them, or do a backdoor slider. So break it so it breaks. If you're a righty, for a left-handed hitter, it breaks in, so towards them. If it's a right-handed hitter, it breaks away from them. So if it's a lefty, you can try to throw it on the outside part of the strike zone, so it breaks in to him and catches him off guard. And if it's a right-handed hitter, you can throw it from him to the outside part of the plate, so it just catches the plate. Next pitch, changeup. You never, I repeat, never want to throw a high changeup, because high changes are just waiting to get hit out of the ballpark. So think about that. Never throw a high changeup. You can throw high fastballs. It's actually better to throw a high fastball if you thrown low breaking pitch, if you thrown if you bounced the curveball, things like that. But never throw a high Changeup. Yeah. Second off, never throw changeup on the inside part of the plate if you don't have to. You might be forced to do that sometimes if you throw too many changeups on the other out part of the plate and the batter is expecting it, or they've caught up with the break and the location of the pitch. So yeah, but it's not recommendable. So the third thing I want to talk to you about is pitch selection. What pitch to throw? So let's say you start off with a fastball, and what to do next? What pitch to throw? When? Where to throw it? I like to always start at bat with a fastball, and that is not good. If you start an at bat with a fastball like 5 batters, the next batter, the 6th batter or the 7th, I don't know what the exact numbers are, will know that you will throw a first pitch fastball. So mix up your pitches. That is the part of this game that is the most crucial part of pitching. Mix up your pitches. So okay, let me continue. Let's say you throw a first pitch fastball. You don't want to throw a second pitch fastball at the same place. As I said, you never want to do that. You see, I walked that guy because I threw a changeup. And that's one thing you never want to do. You never want to throw. I mean, you can do that if you're certain that you will hit the strike zone. Don't try to hit the corners. If you want it on the 3-0 count, 3-1 count, 3-2 count, you gotta, on a 3-2 count, a pitcher is expecting not a pitcher, the batter is expecting a fastball. So if you can mess them up by throwing a curveball or a changeup, but it's not recommendable because it's too easy to miss the strike zone in this game when you're not a first-class pitcher, when you're just starting. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, you throw a fastball first, outside fastball. You might want to come inside. So one thing you always gotta do is change the batter's eye level. So if you throw a high pitch, throw a low pitch next time. If you throw an inside pitch, throw an outside pitch next time. So you get it? If you throw like 5 inside pitches and he follows them all off, and he will be looking for that outside pitch, and when he gets it, he will drive it to right or to left, either if it's a lefty or righty, and he will either get a double or a home run. So yeah, mix up your pitches. Good combinations of pitches are throwing 2 fastballs, 1 high, 1 low, or 1 low, 1 high, and then throwing a changeup so the batter gets accustomed to the speed of the fastball. It's even better if he swings at a ball and fouls it away, and then you throw a changeup and you fuck him up. It looks like a fastball coming out of the pitcher's hand, but then just slows down and dies as it comes to the plate. So yeah, that's one of the great combinations. Second off, you can start with a slider or a changeup. You can start a bat with a changeup, or you can throw a lot of. Oh, you see a wild pitch again there, and the runners for some reason didn't advance because I had a lucky bounce there. Oh, let's just hurry up. I'm getting low on video here. Yeah, oof, look at that, just perfect pitch. If you threw a lot of changeups early in the count, if you threw first pitch changeup, second pitch curveball, third pitch slider, you want to throw an inside fastball as hard as you can. Try to hit the maximum power of the pitch. Yeah, so he will get used to the slow pitches, waiting for the pitches, and when he will not expect a fastball on the inside part of the plate, because if you hit your spots, he'll probably be 0-2. He'll be expecting you to throw something dirty like a changeup on the other side of the part of the plate. So yeah, bust him in with a fastball. That's always a great way to go, and don't be afraid to pitch inside. In this game I was a little bit afraid to pitch inside just because my controller is so sensitive, and there was a really big chance of hitting other batters, and that's not good. It's never good to hit batters, because I don't know if this could happen in my player mode, but you can be ejected when you're playing team versus team in the normal playing mode. Yeah, you can be ejected for hitting batters. So yeah, but don't be afraid to pitch inside. Down and inside is a great location for a slider that breaks into the batter, or a fastball that goes for the lefties. Yeah, don't pitch down and inside to the lefties, because yeah, that's their wheelhouse. Every lefty likes to get pitches there. Okay, what was it? Yeah, keeping runners in check. So you need to. Oh no, I skipped one. Situational pitching. So what did happen here? Yeah, situational pitching. How to pitch with runners on base. First thing you need to understand, you do not need to be perfect when there are runners on base. It's just not necessary to be perfect when there are runners on base. Don't look for strikeouts. If there is like 1 out, bases full, look for a strikeout. But if there are a runner of first and second and the bases are not full, don't look for a strikeout. Look for a ground out. Look for a double play or things like that. So yeah, you don't need to be perfect. If you got a runner on first, if you got full bases, if you got the bases loaded, one out, you always have to pitch either for a flyout or a double play. So pitch away from the pitcher, try to throw as many fastballs, two seam and fastballs or sinkers. If you throw that, try to throw that. Throw it down in the zone, and if you want to get a fly ball out, throw sliders up. No, sliders up in the zone is never a good idea. Throw fastballs up in the zone. So keeping runners in checks actually means when you want to pitch to make a pitch out, walk runner or something like that. First of all, you need to check whenever a runner gets on base. You need to check how fast he is. So yeah, so you can pick him off and hold him in check. And that's about it. There's not a lot to do in this game with checking runners, keeping them at bases, and sorry for that stutter. And last thing, mixing pitches and locations. Always remember that you cannot throw the two same pitches at the two same location one after another. So don't do that. Mix your location. Throw one high, throw one low, throw two high, throw one low, and then go again high, and things like that. Throw a lot of off-speed pitches. Try to keep the ratio like 20-30. So yeah, 30% of fastballs and all other is 30. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep it steady and carry on.